Yeah, we're gonna have the winners finals we expected to see in losers finals.
Yeah.
Brunch versus Ceztellz.
So
I'm really excited to see this matchup.
Yeah, really I know that Penguin has had a gripe with this matchup. Like losing to Sylvanos players is just like a thing that happened at some point within like a season or two ago.
Yeah, but I know Penguin and a few other Absa players aren't a huge fan of this matchup because Sylv with the forward airs, the up airs, the pins on the sweet spot back airs, it can be really hard to maintain the aerials, like the patient aerial play that a lot of Absas like to do. That's why I'm kind of interested to see how this goes with Ceztellz more aggressive, grounded kind of play style.
Yeah.
I mean, it's working out pretty well for him so far. It's a pretty even game. This first stock could go either way.
Yeah, it says just like... Oh my god, that coverage was just incredible. Like, that was just a dead dog right there.
Yeah, it's so hard, because you know the up air is gonna hit on the platform, like, no matter what. The spacing is so easy. It's just the timing of, are you gonna roll or are you gonna tech and play? Catches the tech roll.
Right.
I mean, Brunch no slouch though, bringing it back a bit, able to secure Ceztell's first stock and do Sylv things, do some blender things, put you off stage, get this percent lead a bit more evened out.
Yeah, but yeah, these landing down airs are just like, Cez, look at that, like Cez just lands it, like coming down to the ground with down air, and he's just really good at converting that.
Yeah, so good at converting.
Oh,
even the sour spot we saw says convert into an up tilt, I believe. Which is it's a bit harder to combo the sour spot down air into stuff, just because you don't have as much time. It's a really beautiful punishment coming out from Ceztellz. And
yeah, and the jump read.
Yeah. Brunch air dodging right into it. That up air almost did it from that low though. And that just goes to show like how light Absa is and how dangerous these up airs and forward airs can be when you are on the Absa side of the chip.
Look at that, like that forward air, just the jump cancel as an approach. Like you just don't expect it. It's like, oh, that forward air just came at me like a bullet.
Yeah, like it comes out of nowhere with the double jump cancels because you're not expecting that shift in momentum. Because they can be drifting away from you and you think you're fine, and next moment they're in your face with sweet spot forward air and you're taking 50% if not your life.
Wow, that could have been huge for Brunch, but dash attack? Not gonna do it yet. Oh, beautiful fast fall. That's stall.
Ooh,
whiffing the forward smash?
Yeah, Ceztellz able to kind of sneak around it with the up B.
Oh, and whiffing the up air!
Yeah, the DI in on the up air is gonna do it.
Yeah, well, that was crazy because Cez getting that up air, that was the game, but then Brunch answered back with an up air of his own, and that took the game. So it was the wrong up air that took the game there.
Yeah,
well, I guess I can't say wrong, but it's like, you know, the one you didn't expect is the better way of putting it.
Yeah, it's the call an ambulance, but not for me.
Right.
Yeah, Brunch says with that one.
Yeah, that was crazy. But hey, look, these two players are literally the two players in this bracket that are like, hey, run it back.
Yeah, no, Cez immediately runs it back. No surprises here. Oh,
yeah,
that killed
oh my gosh, yeah,
these
like Sylv up air on the stage is just crazy good.
Yeah, it's devastating. Like the verdict, if you let Sylv have access to those high platforms as one of these lighter characters, these up airs are so scary. Like, yeah, this could be dead. This could... Yeah, oh.
Close. But Absa has an up air of her own as well. That's also pretty scary.
It's quite a scary up air.
It is definitely stronger here, so it's a lot more scary. Oh my gosh. The pressure with the cloud and just being able to follow up so well. And look at this, getting right in Brunch's face. Forward air. And look at the positioning for the Thunderline.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Just running the advantage state into the stock.
Yeah, and on the topic of those up airs, it's just like we saw it in the Torque and Brunch set too. Like,
just the raw call out. Oh, Brunch not having any of it today. He said no, not. I'm in losers. Didn't you see?
Yeah. The down air, the landing down air. Oh, just going right over that jab. Like, Ceztellz has the right idea of just like trying to stop the recovery with the jab, but look there, the DI out is perfect to get out of that. But these seeds, this could be bad. But finding the way back to the ground. But off stage.
That thunder line, if that connected, that would have been the stock.
Yeah, it's up air again.
Oh, yeah. Almost dies to the jab free. The funny kill. Good on Ceztellz recognizing that and being able to recover, but Brunch is too ready. Brunch is too ready with these up airs, the forward airs. Like, how do you get back to stage against this dog?
Yeah. We do see the character switch. We've got a Clairen. And we're running it back.
Running it back with the Clairen. Love to see it.
Yeah, it says like known for the Absa way back, but as he picked up the game again, started playing Clairen, and that Clairen, very, very scary. Definitely a super solid Clairen.
Yeah, I know Clairen players don't like this matchup, but maybe just since Cez already has the experience of like, I know I don't like it with Absa, maybe this will be better. Just like that mindset change can be, like, maybe it's not as bad. Can be good for your mental.
Yeah, and it's also good in the way that Brunch doesn't know this character, like how Cez is gonna play this Clairen. It's like, yeah, it's one thing to know like about Clairen, but the way that everybody plays the character is different. And we said this earlier in the bracket. You know, this Cez Clairen is a one of a kind.
Yeah, and it goes to show. I mean, Cez has a lead in this third game. Like, the matchup may not be as... It may be another bad matchup, but maybe it's just a better matchup for Cez.
Right, and it's just boils down to the player matchup now. It's like, how well are they going to play against this player as a certain character instead? You know, rather than... You know, it's like you're playing against Cez, but you're not playing against Cez, you know? It's like... It's that big shift that a character can make.
For sure. Brunch is answering back, though, finally taking Cez's first stock.
Yeah, Cez does have like a lot of momentum. Definitely a good lead here into this game 3.
Yeah, Clairen's definitely not as sad to see you at these like 125 % as Syl. Definitely has a bit of easier time securing the stocks. Funnily enough, not suffering. The Tipper character doesn't suffer as much from arthritis as Sylv.
That was a good jump to avoid the up strong.
Yeah, but, Brunch going for another call out.
Oh, just really missing that one too.
I respect it.
I really want this kill, but there we go with the down strong.
No, I respect it though, because you know, if you're Brunch, all it takes is just one of these, and all of a sudden, like, this is a pretty even game.
Yeah, and oh my god, these downers are really scary. Down tilt? Nope. Oh, and good parry.
yeah, this is not the spot you want to be, but able to sneak his way back on stage.
Yeah, this got even quick, and this is very scary for Ceztellz now.
Yeah, this is tense. This is anybody's game now. Like, Ceztellz had a pretty solid lead game, and Brunch just able to slowly bring it back.
And wow, what a backer snipe. And that's it.
Yeah, that's the set. The character counterpick didn't work. Although it seemed well, like that was a much closer game. At least it felt like a much closer game than the other two games in the set.
Yeah, the Clairen pick, it was definitely working.